Let me ask you something. Do you know what the loudest sound in the universe is? It's not a supernova. It's not the roar of a lion. It's the deafening silence a woman hears from a man she expected to break. There is a moment, a gut-wrenching, world-shattering moment that every single man will face. It's the moment her words or her actions slice you open. Maybe it's a text message that ends everything. Maybe it's seeing her with him. Or maybe, and this is the worst, it's the slow, soul-crushing realization that the woman you gave your world to never even saw you as her king. And in that moment, your entire being screams for one thing, a reaction. You want to unleash a hurricane of words. You want to show her the rubble of the world she just destroyed. You want to make her feel a fraction of the agony that's consuming you. You believe that by explaining your pain, she will finally understand. You think your anger will show her your strength. You think your pleading will show her your love. But you are wrong. All of it. Every word you scream, every tear you shed, every desperate text you send is nothing more than a puppet show for her entertainment. You are handing her the strings, begging her to make you dance. You think you're fighting for her, but what you're really doing is telling her, yes, you still own me. Your actions control my emotions. Your validation is my oxygen. Today that ends. We are going to cut those strings. We are going to teach you how to deploy the most powerful, most devastating, and most transformative weapon in your arsenal. A weapon she has no defense against. The weapon of absolute, unrelenting silence. Because true power doesn't scream for attention. It commands it, without ever saying a word. Let's travel back in time, to ancient Rome, to the court of the Emperor Marcus Aurelius. This was a man who held the known world in the palm of his hand. A philosopher king, a stoic master of his own mind, but he faced a betrayal that would have shattered a lesser man. Whispers and rumors swirled through the empire that his wife, Faustina, the empress, had been unfaithful, that she had even supported a rebellion against him. Now imagine the fury. Imagine the humiliation. He had the power to execute her, to disgrace her, to wipe her name from history. Everyone expected a storm of imperial rage. But what did Aurelius do? He wrote in his private journals, not of her, but of himself. He focused on his own duties, his own character, his own resilience. To the outside world, and to her, he offered a calm, impenetrable silence. He didn't give the rumors the oxygen of his anger. He didn't give her the satisfaction of a confrontation. He simply continued being the emperor. He continued his work. His silence wasn't weakness. It was an expression of supreme power. It said, "My focus, my mission, and my peace are so profound that your actions are but a minor ripple in a vast ocean. You do not have the power to disturb my tranquility." This is the first and most critical lesson you must understand. When a woman betrays you, she has already prepared for your anger. She expects your pain. In her mind, she has already built a fortress of justifications for her actions, and your predictable emotional outburst is the final brick she needs to complete the wall. When you yell, you become the crazy ex. When you plead, you become the pathetic man she was right to leave. Your reaction is the alibi she needs to absolve herself of all guilt. But your silence? Your calm, detached, and unwavering silence? She has no defense for that. It's a move she can't counter because it's not even on the same game board she's playing on. It sends a single, terrifying message that will echo in the chambers of her mind for months, even years to come. You are no longer relevant to my world. You have to understand the female psychological operating system. When a relationship ends, especially due to her betrayal, she needs to control the narrative. She needs to be the victim, or at the very least, the one who made a difficult but necessary choice. You, the man, are cast in the role of the villain or the flawed character in her story. This narrative is crucial for her social survival and her own self-esteem. It's the story she tells her friends, her family, and most importantly, herself, and she is desperately waiting for you to hand her the script. Every angry text you send is a line she can quote. See? He's so aggressive. Every emotional voicemail is a scene she can play for her friends. Listen to how unstable he is. You think you're expressing your pain, but you're actually auditioning for the role she's already written for you. When you give her absolute silence, you rip her script to shreds. You leave her on a stage with no lines, no villain to react to, and a spotlight shining directly on her own actions. The narrative collapses. Now she is left alone with a psychological phenomenon called cognitive dissonance. This is the profound mental discomfort experienced when a person holds two or more contradictory beliefs, ideas, or values, or when their beliefs are inconsistent with their actions. Her self-perception is likely that she is a good person, Her action is that she betrayed a man who cared for her. These two things cannot coexist peacefully. So, without your anger to blame, her mind is forced into a desperate, agonizing search for a resolution. She'll start replaying every moment of your relationship, not to remember the good times, but to find flaws in you, to find something, anything, to justify what she did. But in the quiet emptiness left by your absence, all she will find is the stark, uncomfortable truth of her own choices. Your silence doesn't just make you a ghost in her present. It turns you into a judge in her memories. Now let's talk about access. Before the betrayal, she had an all-access VIP pass to the most sacred place on earth, your mind. She had a direct line to your emotions. She knew what made you happy, what made you angry, what you feared. With a single text, she could alter the course of your day. This access is a form of power, a form of control. And after the betrayal, she believes she still holds this power. In fact, she needs to believe it more than ever. So she will conduct tests. These are little probes sent out from her base camp to see if she still has a connection to your emotional headquarters. It might be a breadcrumb text like, "Hey, just thinking about you, hope you're okay." This is not a genuine expression of concern. It is a ping. She is checking if you will reply, if the line is still active. It could be a provocative social media post, a picture of her out having the time of her life, maybe with a new guy in the background. This is not a sign that she has moved on. It is a carefully crafted missile designed to trigger a reaction in you. She wants you to get angry, to get sad, to text her, "How could you move on so fast?" Because that reaction confirms her deepest desire, that she still matters, that she can still affect you, that she still has power. Absolute silence is how you jam every single one of her signals. No reply to the text, no reaction to the post. You don't block her, that's too much of a reaction. Blocking says, "I am so affected by you, I cannot bear to see you." Instead, you allow her to see that you are seeing everything and that you simply do not care. The effect is devastating. You are communicating that her VIP pass has not just been revoked, the entire venue has been demolished. There is nothing for her to access anymore. This is the point where her curiosity turns into obsession. Why isn't he reacting? Has he already found someone else? Did he ever even truly love me? The man who once gave her all his attention is now giving her nothing, and this void will become the central focus of her thoughts. She will check her phone constantly, not for a message from you, but for the absence of one. There is a period after the betrayal that I call the forge. This is the most crucial phase, and it has nothing to do with her and everything to do with you. The silence you are projecting outward is only half the equation. The real work is the silence you cultivate inward. You must understand that your mind right now is a chaotic battlefield of emotions, memories, and impulses. The silence you impose on communication with her is your declaration of martial law over your own mind. It's you, the general, telling your unruly soldiers, your anger, your sadness, your longing, to stand down and listen for new orders. Every ounce of energy you would have spent checking her social media, composing angry texts in your head, or talking to your friends about her, must now be systematically reallocated. This is not a passive waiting game. This is the most active period of your life. Every morning you wake up and the first thought is of her. You get out of bed and do 50 push-ups until the thought is replaced by the burn in your muscles. Every time you have the urge to look at old photos, you pick up a book about finance, history, or philosophy instead. You are rewiring the neural pathways in your brain, neuron by neuron. You are starving the addiction and feeding the ambition. This is where you transform pain into purpose. You take all that raw, volatile, emotional energy that could destroy you from the inside out, and you channel it into building a new you. You turn heartbreak into muscle. You turn betrayal into a business plan. You turn loneliness into a skill you master. Your silence toward her is simply a byproduct of the incredible, all-consuming noise of your own self-improvement. You are not ignoring her. You are simply too busy building your empire to notice her anymore. And the strange thing is, women have a sixth sense for this. She will feel your energetic shift. She won't know what you're doing, but she will feel that you are no longer the man she left. She left a broken man, but the man who is emerging from the forge is stronger, more focused, and more dangerous than anyone she has ever known. This brings us to the end game. After a period of sustained, unbroken silence and intense self-improvement, one of two things will happen. The first and most common outcome is that she will try to re-establish contact. The silence has done its work. It has driven her mad with curiosity and regret. Her narrative has crumbled, and she is now haunted by the ghost of a man who moved on as if she were nothing. The ping text will become more direct. The "hope you're well" will turn into "I miss you." She may even engineer a chance encounter. And in this moment, you will hold all the cards. But the man she is reaching out to is not the same man she betrayed. That man is gone, burned away in the forge. The new you is not fueled by her validation. You are calm, you are centered, you are indifferent. And when you finally do speak to her, if you choose to, it will be with a cool, detached civility that is 1,000 times more devastating than any anger you could have shown. Your indifference will be the final confirmation of what she has come to fear most. She lost. She fumbled a king. The second, and frankly, the better outcome, is that by the time she even thinks of coming back, you are so far ahead in your new life that her return is completely irrelevant. You have built a new kingdom. You have found a new purpose. You have cultivated such profound inner peace and strength that her presence in your life would feel like a step backward. You will look back at the pain she caused, not with anger, but with gratitude. You will see that her betrayal was not an ending, but a violent and necessary beginning. It was the catalyst you needed to unlock the man you were always meant to be. This is the ultimate victory. It's not about making her hurt. It's about you becoming so whole that you are incapable of being hurt by her again. Power is not about controlling others. It is about achieving absolute control over yourself. So, here is your mission. From this moment on, you go into absolute silence. No texts, no calls, no social media interaction. You will become a ghost. But you will not be idle. You will take every shard of your broken heart and use it to build a masterpiece. You will pour every ounce of your rage into the weights at the gym. You will invest every second of your loneliness into your business, your studies, your craft. You will transform yourself so completely that if she were to see you in 6 months, she would not recognize the man standing before her. Let her sit with the silence. Let it be the soundtrack to her regret. While she is wondering what you are doing, you will be doing it. While she is hoping you are miserable, you will be building an empire. Silence is not about getting her back. It's about getting yourself back. It's the ultimate act of self-respect. It's the final word in an argument you refuse to have. It's the quiet, undeniable roar of a man reclaiming his throne. If you are tired of playing the game by her rules and are ready to build a life of such power and purpose that no one can ever shake your foundation again, then subscribe to this channel. This is not a place for boys who want to cry about their exes. This is a forge for men who want to turn their scars into armor. Click that subscribe button and let the real work begin.